second place. You're in second place. Verstappen's ahead of you. Alonso behind you now. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. Okay, 18 laps to go. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. Your pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps. That's P5. If you're in P5, Leclerc ahead, they're on fresh softs. Russell behind, they're on fresh softs. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 13 laps to go. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Come on, you can win that place back. You only have to stop once now. 1 stop left. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, go, go, go! Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Caution, caution. Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. Green flag. ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Okay, you sat in P2. It's Verstappen ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Leclerc behind. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Second place. You're in second place. Verstappen's ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Leclerc is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. It's Verstappen ahead, and gap to the car in front, 2.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old, and the time last lap, 1.7. This is excellent stuff. You're closing in by 7/10 a lap. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Final lap, push, push. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 23.1 seconds. The car behind's gaining on you by 5/10 a lap. Well done, mate. Well done. That's a great finish. You've really stepped up and achieved what we asked you to do today, so good job.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
And you could really tell today just how much of a factor the home race advantage was. Not only did they have the energy from the crowd, but they also knew every millimetre of this track. That's what the home race advantage means.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Our running costs are significantly less than the income we're pulling in. I suggest we start looking for opportunities to spend that profit margin. You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select. As while you'll receive a claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
We're back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today, here at the oldest circuit on the calendar, which hosted its first race all the way back in 1922. With the rain coming down here at the 3.6-mile Monza circuit, the low drag setups preferred by most teams could cause them some problems in today's Grand Prix. So watch out for cars struggling for grip around the Curva Michele Alboreto. That's the Parabolica to you and me, the last and most demanding of this track's 11 corners. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Albon, Russell, Hamilton, Gasly, Perez, Ocon, Hauger, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Sargent, Joe, the owner driver, and Yuki Tsunoda. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
I know you're frustrated to be this far back on the grid, but you've got to keep that under control. Keep a cool head and work your way through the field gradually as you go. It's not all going to be won or lost at the first corner. the top 10 now. Keep it up. P6, you got P6. Alonso's ahead of you. They're on a fresh set of inters. Okay, Alexander is behind. They're on a fresh set of inters. Okay, gap to leader, 5.1 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 12 laps to go. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Inters look like the best tyre for now. I'm afraid you've been given a time. Car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Okay, this Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.0 seconds. We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Copy that. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track, no overtaking through the yellow flags. Got information on Stroll. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car. Green flag. And that's us in 10th position. Perez ahead. They're on old intermediates. That's Alexander behind you. They're on old intermediates. The distance to the leader, 15.8 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. And that's 8 laps to go. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.4 seconds. Okay mate, race control, I'm afraid I'm not happy with... Right, you've been... Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Tyre condition still looking good. Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Norris has just put in the fastest lap of the race so far. ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it. Copy. Running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back. Norris has just put in the fastest lap of the race so far. I'm afraid you've been given a time. Are you all right? Engine off, engine off. If you continue to cut corners, the steward... No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please. That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals. Okay, clear. Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty. Okay, we've been given a 10-second time penalty for that last incident. 10-second time.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, they showed true grit out there today, Crofty. A steely determination not to be outdone by the rough circumstances. Many points that came their way today. A job well done. Not the easiest of days, but they walk away with a race victory.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.